Good. Share our warp stone, and I will not hit you. Yet.
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favorite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
Hey everybody, how are we doing? How is everybody? Are we all okay? Is everybody well? Spike, hello Spike. Spike, Purples, Manaringo, hello Manaringo, Luna and Atari. We've got the Empress. The Empress is in chat. How are you, Empress? Empress Tari. How are you, Tari? I think it's an ADHD thing. If you tell me something that I need to know half an hour from now, I will definitely forget about it. I am going to give away a Night Lords model in 31 minutes. I remember that your stream was starting. Yay! Nice one, Tari. That's the most important thing. I got one t-shirt folded and then it starts. Yay! It's alright, you can go and fold t-shirts if you need to fold t-shirts. Look what I did last night. I did lots of rocks last night. Look, making the tactical rocks for the Night Lords.
All hail and huddle Tari the Second, High Empress of all the stuff, ruler of all the castles, painter extraordinaire, super duper extra nice person, and artillery Tari for Trench Crusade.
The artillery Tari for Trench Crusade.
Tongue.
Yay! How are you doing, Purples? Hello, Olivia. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Olivia. So yeah, these are looking pretty good. Quite pleased with all of these. I did another rock for the Night Lords Leviathan, so that's all ready to go. Fuck Moo Tong you too, Olivia. So that's the Night Lords Leviathan. Needs a respray. It's a boat knot. It is a boat knot. Boat knot. And then that's the other Leviathan. That's the Raven Guard Leviathan. So done a rock base for that, which looks really cool. And then I'm going to find some, and then we got a Night Lords Contemptor. I don't know whether I've got a Raven Guard one or not. I'm going to go through things and find. So that's the Night Lords Contemptor, and then we've got all the Night Lord Terminators. Tactical rocked them all because they're only just taller than the Mark 6s if you stand them next to each other. Look, they're only just taller. So I thought if I stick them on a tactical rock, they are even taller. So that's the plan. So I've done tactical rocks for most of them. Some of them like this. So this one, for instance, I need to redo the tactical rock and just put a little bit more over there, because at the moment it's no taller, is it? So I need to tactical rock the tactical rock, which is quite funny. Yes, all the dreads and all the tanks as well, because that's a Raven Guard Land Raider ready to go, ready to get some paint on. And then I've got another 20 I've got another 20 Raven Guard that are in this position. In this, well, not that situation because that's had the oil wash. That situation. So is this project 327? No, this is one of the old projects which I've got back out again. To be fair, the Raven Guard is a new project, although I need to go back through, because I think I wrote a blog post about this. When I got back into the hobby, I was like, let's try and do a Space... I forgot about this. Let's try and do a Space Marine army. Raven Guard are the coolest. So I tried to do a Space Marine army, but I didn't want to use the Primaris. So I got loads of Firstborn Marines and started converting them into Raven Guard. And then I gave up and sold them. Because I had underslung las cannons and everything. But I sold them. But I'm sure I took some pictures. So I was thinking about this earlier today. I'm sure I took some pictures, and I think I wrote a blog post about them. It was when I was doing all the Necron conversions and everything. I did a blog post about the Necrons. So I'm going to go through and see if I can find some photographs, and then I can include those in the intro to the video when we do the "This is how you paint a really cool Raven Guard scheme without an airbrush," which should be quite cool. So that's the plan. So technically, this is like project number 2. Technically, it's just been dug back up again because I got cross and threw them all away or sold them all on eBay or something. But yeah, I forgot about that. I started Raven Guard when I got back into the hobby. So I was like, everybody needs a Space Marine army. I'll do Raven Guard because they're cool. They're all assassins. And then got cross because I couldn't get them right and sold them. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, so now I have Night Lords as well. Oh, they look really cool, don't they? Look how cool they look. See how short they are, though? They're really short. So they needed the tactical rocks. They definitely need the tactical rocks. Manaringo, Manaringo. But the thing is, I've done the tactical rocks, and some of them have got their foot up on a tactical rock, so they need a tactical rock on their tactical rock, because otherwise it's pointless them having a tactical rock, because this foot is still on the floor, so that I need to put a rock underneath this foot, and then a tactical rock on that tactical rock, so that they can... this one would be quite good actually, because I can do this one as an overhang, and it can stand on the overhang or something. Laundry folded, yes, yes, Spike. So by the time you get round to painting them, they will bring out bigger plastic ones. Not for these ones, I don't think. These ones are custom Night Lords ones. So these ones won't get new models. I very much doubt. So unless I wanted to sculpt all this Night Lord stuff on Cataphracti. So my Cataphracti ones are... Where are my Cataphracti ones? Here are my Cataphracti ones. These are for Raven Guard. I'm going to use these ones as Raven Guard because I may as well make use of all the kits I've got. So that's 10 Cataphracti, which we can paint as the deliverers for the Raven Guard, and then that can be a Raven Guard unit. So they won't need as many tactical rocks because they are already. Oh no, they're about the same size actually. But they are already slightly larger. Anyway, so they're going. So he's got a tactical rock on his tactical rock. So I need to do a big tactical rock underneath his feet. How big are the plastic Terminators compared? There you go. Let's find one that's standing on the floor. That one's standing on the floor. So they're not actually that much smaller. They're not actually that much smaller. That's quite cool, actually. That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. So they didn't particularly bulk up these ones. These ones I've actually made... oh, hang on. These ones I've made slightly larger. So these ones, you can see you might be able to see, there we go. I put some milliput in that join just to lift them up a little bit, because I thought they were a little bit too tight over the hips. that like this chest piece comes down and hits this hip bit, so I've just put a bit of a packer spacer. So now they are a fraction taller, only slightly, which actually makes them the same size as these. So these are good actually.
What's the plan then?
These are good.
We're going
Hey
to Winchester.
Whiskey, how you doing?
The pub.
I missed some of the Ford World 40k. What Ford World 40k stuff do you miss? Do you think Games Workshop will ever start doing cool stuff again like this? No. No, I don't think that. I don't think they will. I think the time of this sort of stuff is gone. Honestly. I don't think we'll ever see a resin unit at all. I think the most we'll see is resin characters.
You have been weighed.
Cool Dabad and Nud
You
stuff.
have been measured.
How are you doing, War Masters?
Absolutely.
The plastic Horus Heresy Termies are quite old now and rumoured to get a new kit in the nearest future. These ones aren't old, these ones are new. These ones were the ones that came out in the last box. But yes, I have seen the pictures of the there's new pictures of new Cataphracti in one of the new books, isn't there? But I've already got these, so I may as well make use of these. Oh, these are from the very, very first Heresy set. I thought these were redone in 2.0. I thought these were the ones that were redone in 2.0. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Were they just put in the 2.0 box then? I didn't know that. I thought they were newer. I thought they were resculpts. Well, hopefully they're not going to be much bigger when they redo them. And like I say, I have heightened them a little bit, so they are a little bit taller. I suppose I can see how kind of simple they are. They're not that complicated on the sculpting, are they? Single piece power claw, which you never see in Horus Heresy now. It's all like a million pieces. Ah, okay, so they were just included. Yeah, interesting. There we go. You learn more and more every day. But yeah, they are only a fraction taller. I mean, I suppose they are taller. Yeah, I suppose they are all right. Especially when you've put the little kind of packer. There you go. There's another one. Look, I just put a ball of milliput in the bottom and then squeezed it up just to give a bit of separation between over the waist. Yeah, I mean they look pretty cool. The only thing I'm not a big fan of on them is the posers for the arms. But yeah, it's all good. At least I've got 10 Cataphracti Terminators for the Raven Guard. They'll paint up lovely, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll paint up lovely. Do them as the deliverer's scheme. So that'll be quite good. Hey Ralph, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Hey Teeny Tiny. They were the Battle of the Calth. Ah, nice paint. What do you mean nice paint? There's no paint on them.
Probability factor of 1 to 1. We have normality.
We do have normality.
We have normality.
We do have.
Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
So yeah, we'll do. We're gonna have Night Lords. I'm gonna redo the bases as well. So the bases are all gonna match, and they're all gonna be kind of a light grey. A light warm grey kind of concrete colour across all of them, because I think that will work really well on the Raven Guard, and it will work okay. It will work fine on both, I think, but I kind of want to be a little bit neutral on the base, so I think that'll be quite good. The Night Lords, thank you very much. Yeah, he's alright. There's the other Night Lords. So I'm repainting a few of these as Raven Guard because ultimately I want the Night Lords to be Mark II. So I'll probably grab a handful of Mark II Marine sprues. But yeah, I want the Night Lords to be Mark II. I have got a load of Mark IV, Mark III. So I'm going to build these up as well, so they can be, the Night Lords can be these ones as well. But I think the Night Lords can be a bit more scattered in terms of marks. The Raven Guard are all going to be Mark 6. Apart from one unit, which is either Mark 4 or Mark 5, but that's still an old kit, so I'm probably going to have to wait for that one to come out or come back out. What do you think about the base on yours? I'm not sure about it. I like your Night Lords. I like your Night Lords. I can't remember what the base was, but I remember liking the Night Lords. Let's go have a look. Where's yours? I need to put some music on before Olivia shouts at me, don't I? Oh yeah, the concrete. No, that concrete is quite cool. What's that? How did you do your concrete? There we go. Let's do a sharing session. How did you do your concrete? Because that's cool. I will find the concrete which I like. I'll grab it on YouTube now if I can. I've been watching the video a lot, so it should just kind of show up quite quickly.
Themed World Eaters and Depths, and for me that's up to and just had the green, you know, washed up concrete. I've got some until last.
Astro Granite. That's Astro Granite. Ah, interesting. Then washed with Drew Tree and a blue one. There's some pigment powders from Evil. Yeah, I'm not even going to say that. Dry brush with bright neutral grey. So this is what. There we go. So this is smashed up concrete. So it's basically cement, which is smashed up concrete, right? So you smash up some concrete, and that gives you all the different variety of colours and everything. And then add some sand just to fill in the gaps, and you end up with that, which I think looks really good straight away. And then it's a burnt umber wash over the top. So throw burnt umber on over the top, which gives it a bit of warmth. And then once that's dry, it's a light sienna pigment wash, and you end up with it looking like. I've got some of this as well, so I've got everything that I need, and it's that kind of like warm concrete. And it ends up looking like that, which I quite like. So I think I'm going to do that. I think that's my plan. Horus Heresy seems to be a very different look. Seems to have a very different look to 40k, and I do quite like it because it's a bit more desaturated. It's a bit more, in inverted commas, grimdark, which is another reason why I kind of want to repaint my Night Lords, which I've done, because I think they're a bit bright. I think the blue is a bit too saturated, and I've only got, because I've repurposed a few of them to use as Raven Guard, so I think I've only got 5 of these anyway, plus this guy, who's cool. I don't even know what he does. He's just a conversion which I did that was cool, so I don't even know what he can represent at any point at all. So yeah, I just don't know. I mean, I'll argue that looks like dirt, not concrete, but I do like the way Andy and Hendry. Yeah, I like the way they do the bases as well. I really do, and it's one of the reasons why. It's one of the reasons why I really wanted to sculpt some rocks rather than use slate, because you can control the shape and the size and everything, and the angle. Like you can see here that the angle there is just kind of leaning backwards so that you can make the legs look interesting, because as soon as the legs are flat it looks dull, right? So like I didn't want these ones to look flat, so I had this one like angled down a little bit. Like maybe it would have been cooler if it was angled up, but either way I didn't want the feet to look flat. So that's all that. And then the same when you play around with things like this, you can do very specific shapes of rock, and then you can push in the feet so the feet fit in nicely and just kind of sink in. I know they don't sink into rock, but just kind of grounds them on the rock a little bit on the base. So that's one of the reasons why I really just sat down and was like, right, sort it out, Chris. It's only a fucking rock. Learn how to sculpt a rock. So we did that. So now I've done shitloads. And I just really like that simple basing, and it's almost basing for the army. So as a whole, the army A looks like an army, B looks nice and kind of coherent and simple, and it just allows the paint jobs to stand out a little bit, rather than what I normally do, which is stressing about every single base and making every single base look good and unique and have character. Like my Imperial Guard, the bases on my Imperial Guard are fucking nuts, because they're all converted and built up with rubble and like bits of angle iron and bits of concrete reinforcement sticks and bullets and bricks and everything. It takes fucking ages to make every single base, whereas I just want all of these to be nice and simple. So I'm going to go for a walk at some point, probably tomorrow morning now, because I went to IKEA today. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to find some like leftover concrete, because yes, I could buy a box of that from Gamers Grass or something, or Geek Gaming, or Rival Crafts, like a base ready mix. But like, I really like how that looks, and I really like all the kind of variety and stuff. So I'm just going to go and find a bit of concrete that's been smashed off somewhere on a walk around, and then just smash it up even more in the garage. He had a contempt of doing an MMA Superman punch pose. My other running for my Sons of Horus. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, I like. There's a big thing for me about poses on legs. And you can see like we've got a slight torso twist on there as well, and as soon as you have a torso twist, like if you can make the legs interesting, it just makes the legs interesting. Like this one looks like it's running, but I'm going to build up a load of rubble underneath there, so it's actually just taking a step. So the rubble's going to be quite high underneath there, up to the same level as the rock. And I might even try and see if I've got a spare foot to push in and make a footprint where it's just stepped on the rubble or something. You don't get Siege Scenics basing stuff given to you. No, but we do get a discount on it. I'm not convinced by that stuff yet. I'll see what the discount is. I don't think it's that much of a discount. But I'm really picky with my basing stuff. Like the Gamers Grass tufts are the best tufts that I've used. So I'll try other stuff, but not. How do you like? I'll try other stuff, but I don't know. I've settled on the stuff that I really like. So, this is the only kind of slightly disappointing one, because for some reason I glued this one together and it was all over the place. Like that's the most boring pose ever. I tried to make it slightly interesting by turning the torso a bit, but it's like feet flat on the ground and everything. That's dull. I'm quietly confident and quietly happy by everything that I'm doing at the moment. It's quite cool. and I can't believe how quickly it is, how quick it takes to do all this. Got to give all these a varnish. Oh no, these need an oil wash first. So these need an all over oil wash to knock it back, so that I can then kind of highlight and put some detail back on, and that should knock back some of these as well. If you're happy with your system, that's cool. Yeah, like I've tried a lot. It's not like I haven't tried lots of things. I've tried lots. I've got so much basing stuff around. Like one of the things that I quite liked a while ago was smashed up slate. So like if you go all the way down to the bottom here, there we go, all that smashed up slate. I thought that was quite a nice kind of basing material. I quite liked all that. Because it's nice and fine and you get different variations in sizes. So maybe the concrete is a similar thing to that. The thing is with this, that I ground it so fine it almost went to like powder. And then the issue with this is you don't get like little clumps of slate. You get little slices of slate. So you end up with the bases covered with that sort of stuff rather than stones. Hey Shirato, how you doing? Where are your Drukhari announcements? What, from Games Workshop? I don't know. There was a Blood Bowl announcement yesterday. So yeah, this is one of the things that I have tried in the past. The thing with slate that I ended up not liking is how heavy it is and how not customizable the size and shape and angles and everything it all is. Like you can chip it away, but ultimately when you want a piece of rock that's exactly that angle, it's really difficult to kind of build it up. I know I would happy, except I hate the secure the ball rule. What, so that Tomb Kings can pick it up in their own half easier? Yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit trivial. It's like, oh, they can't pick the ball up. Let's help them pick the ball up, but then they can't do anything with it anyway. So, like, I don't know. It's a weird. It is a weird one, that. Like, the whole point. Well, not the point, but the whole challenge of Tomb Kings is making a frontal defensive line that's good enough with, I mean, it's not difficult because you've got 4 strength 5 fucking characters at the front. Making that front defensive line so that you can pick up the ball because it might take you 3 turns. So I thought that was the kind of the challenge with Tomb Kings, but yeah. Yeah, I've also done some with the, I can't remember what that's called, the Vox thing anyway. So I've got a couple of backpacks with that. I've run out of the backpacks with the little notch on, so I might need to grab some off eBay or something, because all the ones that have got the notch on I've cut off for variety, and then now it turns out that these are not only beneficial but they look cool and they're a nice little variety, and then also you can have the little banner pole on the back as well, which is also interesting. Nuncio Vox, there we go. It's to represent a player just diving on it like an AFL securing the ball. No, it's to help the lower. So Tomb Kings have an agility of 2, so they have to pick up the ball on a 5, and the amount of times that you roll a 4 and you can't pick the ball up in your own half. So the ball gets kicked to you, and you can take like 3 turns just trying to pick the ball up with your agility 2 thrower. So yeah, he's picking the ball up in your own half as long as nobody is near him on a 2+, which just kind of makes it, I don't know. Yes, it's cool. Oh, it's a 4+. Yeah, that's it. 75% when not in the rain. Where are the mechanics? Oh yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird one. It's just a weird one. It's like it's like the weakness of Tomb Kings makes them interesting, and now they don't have one of the weaknesses that kind of made them interesting. Yeah. Meh, whatever. It's all good. It's good. It's a good rule. It's a good rule. It makes them slightly more consistent. It's one of the things with 40k, isn't it? Like 40k is, I heard it compared to an RTS game rather than a war game the other day, and it kind of made sense because you're in 40k, you are using your resources to kill somebody else's resources. So how many resources do I need to kill that? And how many do I need to expend to kill that resource or to kill my enemy's resource, rather than a war game of my general is kind of like running. I don't know. It's they even backtracked, saying that the rule doesn't end up doesn't end the turn, just the activation. Oh, have they? If it's just ending the player's activation, not the full turn, then yeah, that seems a bit much. Yeah, that's a bit dumb. So what? I mean, even if it ended the turn, it's just the last action you do anyway. But if it just ends his activation, that's even worse. Okay, whatever. It's just... It's like people are playing Tomb Kings. If they want to sell Tomb Kings, and if they can't sell Tomb Kings because everybody goes, well, I'm not playing Tomb Kings because I can't pick the ball up, so then they make a rule that makes the Tomb Kings be able to pick the ball up. But that was one of the cool things about the Tomb. Whatever. It's fine. Tomb Kings have now got a new rule that allows them to pick the ball up easier. It's all fine. It's all fine. We'll have Hendy in here at some point saying, well, actually. Which is why things like Old World and Horus Heresy are actually quite interesting. Everyone has that rule, not just Tomb Kings. Wait, that's an everyone thing? So the secure the ball is now a game-wide rule. If nobody's near you, you can just pick up the ball on a 2+. Yeah, that's dumb. Don't like that. Fine. Yeah, it takes the excitement out of the picking the ball up roll. It's fine. Whatever. If they want to make certain things in the game trivial, then that's fine. Concentrate on the tactics going forwards and stuff instead. But it ends the player's activation, so I suppose that stops them like picking it up, running and handing it off. Yeah. Whatever. Right, anyway. Tomb King Tuesday. Are we doing Tomb King Tuesday or are we painting Raven Guard? Because this is looking kind of cool. Although I still haven't quite got that white right. Tomb King Tuesdays. Tomb King Tuesday. Let's paint mummies. Oh, I need to put some music on, don't I? So yeah, how's everybody's day going? What is everybody up to? And said every Raven Guard is a Tomb King skeleton waiting to get out. Oh, Feck Tuesday? No. So help you if you end up not going because of not finishing a force after the ticket fiasco. Right, so I need music. There we go. I mean, if I don't go, it's my own money that's wasted, so that's nothing down to you. Right. So we need to... Oh my god, this is looking messy. So I need to do the ivory highlights on this side, and I need to highlight all the mummified robes. God, this is looking a bit of a mess, to be honest. Needs neatening up, doesn't it? It needs neatening up. Bad health day, which is bringing me down, but nice milli stream. Nice milli stream? Is milli streaming? Right, so I need... Oh, I'm sorry, you're not feeling good, dude. So, which one, which colour? Is that a highlight? That's probably not the right highlight though, is it? We need that kind of highlight. Come on then, let's use that as a highlight. Are you still tired after your... Still tired after your moving your thing around? Oh, come on, I can't get to things because I've got... How was IKEA? It was alright. Yeah, I got a desktop for the standing desk, which I've just got. Which there is a little standing table fund up there if anybody wants to help out, because it was a chunk. But that should help with being a little bit more or a little bit less city downy all the time, particularly with commissions coming. That's not helping either, but my back is feeling much better. Oh good, that's good. Just a bit stiff. Okay, so let's use Ulthuan Grey. That's absolutely atrocious. So I think, because the Night Lords need the lightning painted on, I think I should airbrush the Night Lords, but brush paint the Raven Guard. I think that's the way I should do it. Anybody disagree? That looks better. Sounds like a good idea. I think that sounds like a good idea as well. And then I can find a really nice kind of desaturated blue based around the Night Lord's blue. Because I did do my Imperial Guard are a desaturated Night Lord's blue, which is quite nice. So we can see what that looks like. I need to dust this because this looks a little bit dusty. So we'll dust the mummy, no pun intended. Cool that this is resin. Because I can brush paint, particularly after I brush painted the Dreadnought. I mean, that's going to look really cool. So that's perfect. So if I can brush paint all the Raven Guard things and then airbrush all the Night Lord things, we can do some really cool and quick and easy tanks and everything for the Night Lords as well. Right. Are you going to do some more Night Lords for yourself tonight, Manaringo? Manaringo. Manaringo. Having IKEA meatballs tonight for dinner. Do some IKEA meatballs and some mashed potato. Mashed potato, IKEA meatballs, peas, gravy. And I'm out of lingonberry sauce, so we'll have to have cranberry sauce. You know, with the Horus Heresy as well, should I do a Horus Heresy event along with the Old World one? That'll be funny because I have no idea how to play Horus Heresy. I haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue. I'm just going to sum up the energy to start working on some now. Nice! Well, just chill. And sit down and paint one up with me. No stress. Get a nice cup of tea. Sit down at your cool hobby table desk thing. I showed your gaming table desk IKEA idea to a friend who's having his loft converted. It's like, oh, that's a good idea. It's like, I know. That's why I showed you, because it's a really cool idea. I'm guessing England play this weekend, seeing as it's an international break. I wonder what Purpley Spark's doing. Because Purpley Spark's got like the week off. Maybe she's painting that Votan canopy that we voted for yesterday. Maybe that's what Purples is doing. Gaming table idea, that's in Discord somewhere to look at. Yes, it's in, I think it's in the stream gallery. Or is it in general? I can't remember. I can find the pic if you want to see. Because I sent it to my friend, like I say, I sent it to my friend, so I've got the pic. Let me download it from Facebook. That's Manaringo's gaming table. So it's the IKEA Kallax boxes on wheels with two worktops that split. That's really cool. That's really cool. Awesome idea. Yeah, we were just talking. I was just raving about your gaming table idea because it's really cool. Oh, Tobes!
Ready for October yet?
Oktoberfest. How are you, Tobes? Also made use of stuff we already had. Fantastic. Yeah, it's just really cool. I was just saying, I told my friend about it because he's just had his loft done. I was like, oh, you should do this as a gaming table. Hey, Tobes. Thank you for the resub, man. I'd be better if DPD could do their jobs. Oh, now what? Now what's happened, Toby? Toby is like a magnet for shit things happening. It sucks. How's painting going, Tobes? Have you got some more of the Nurgle dudes done? Are they looking good? Done the last of the airbrushing, so it's just my chosen 2 spawns and 5 pups. Nice! Wow. You are flying, dude. Oh no, what's up with the PC? Are you watching on your phone? Has your PC died? PSU went a week ago, so slumming it on my phone, buying an old iPad off a mate for a tenner. Can you grab a new PSU? And swap over the PSU. Or is it like a built one that you can send back to the company that built it or something? It does, but I just had a shower, so in my room. I've been using the TV, but I really hobby and watch at the same time. Well, it might be a little bit of a shorter stream today, because I do want to get this standing desk set up. So we will try to get all this mummified wrappings done at least. Thank you for the resub, Mr. Tobes. Much appreciated. I'm returning to the company who made it to fix it as under warranty. Oh, nice one. Wow, it's gone that quickly that it's under warranty. Nice. Well, not nice, but it's good that it's under warranty. Yeah, if my PC did that, I wouldn't be able to do that because I built mine. No warranty for me. No warranty for me. Well, fingers crossed, that sounds good. Has it got to go far? why the PSU failed. That's weird. So stay under labour warranty and parts are under warranty with the manufacturer. Nice. Yeah, I think mine's 3 years old now. I do want to get a new graphics card at some point. See you, Spiky Boy. Have a good one. £70 to get it there and back. What the fuck rip-off are they doing? Wait, what? Surely they pay for the delivery. It's costing you £70. That's just for picking it up. Oh, wow. Looks like one of my hard drives has died. No! After this sample, we'll be asking for most of it back. Damn right. What hard drive, Tari? Have you lost lots? 11 was for the packaging. The warranty only covered shipping for the first 6 months. Sometimes they reimburse. Fingers crossed. Nothing that important, I don't think. Mostly used it for games and media, although there was some music that was rare and I'll struggle to get back. No! We'll have to have a Atari Music Sunday with all the rare cool stuff. When's your birthday, Tari? Do you want me to paint a Night Lords? It was an SSD that wasn't the old. Wasn't that old? Oh, that's not good. Should we paint this guy for your birthday? If it was an SSD, there might be some recovery available. You have to paint it very quickly if you want me to get it here for your birthday. I'm not sending it to you. I was just going to paint it on your birthday because it's Night Lords and it's your birthday and you like Night Lords. This is my Terminator Sergeant dude who's standing on somebody's torn up torso. Does look pretty cool. You won't be here for your birthday. Oh, when are you back? We'll have to do a birthday, but it's next week. So when are you back? And we'll do a Atari birthday stream where we paint Night Lords. So you're going to taunt her about you having something she wants on her birthday. Does Tari want this? Does Tari want a Night Lord's Terminator for Horus Heresy that's got a Volkite cannon or something? Of course not. There we go. Have to do a Tari birthday stream. I still need to do my 10 years on Twitch stream. I didn't really do a Twitch anniversary this year, did I? That all fell through. Didn't organise. It's alright, we'll just have to do 11 years on Twitch next year. Does Tari want a Night Lords? What kind of question is that? I think Tari's got lots of Night Lords. She doesn't need more Night Lords. I wonder where Sophie is. Sophie's not been around for a long time. She's disappeared again. Birthday is Wednesday, but I'll be in the office that day. Oh, so we can do a Tari stream on Thursday. Tari Thursday. Can we do an Empress Tari Thursday? Night Lords Tari Night Lords Thursday birthday. Does my Miyaga Night Lord offering get your approval? Oh yeah, Tari, have you seen Manaringo's awesome Night Lords? He treated himself to Night Lords the other day, and he's painted up one up. Night Lords, Night Lords, Night Lords, Night Lords, Night Lords, Night Lords. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It doesn't get my approval, which is the highest praise I can give a Night Lords. Oh yeah, Toby doesn't like Night Lords, does he? So we should probably paint Night Lords every day, just so that we can trigger Toby. And we can call the stream the Best Legion. Painting the Best Legion. No word of a lie, we are bearing down on the Best Legion. Alpha Legion are the best Legion. I mean, I think it's between Night Lords, Raven Guard, and Dark Angels, but that's beside the point. Dark Angels. Dork Angels? Alpha Legion and Word Bearers are joint best. Raven Guard and Night Lords are joint worst. You don't make the rules. It's a good job you don't make the rules, because that's very wrong, Tobes. Sorry, I didn't say thank you. I don't listen to Tobe's opinion on these things. I mean, it's a good job, isn't it? Because he's so wrong. How can Raven Guard and Night Lords be joint worst? It's just lies. Oh, it's an Olivia. Olivia, who's your favourite?
People, is proof of how Tobbs is absolutely the wrongest wrong to ever wrong.
There we
Word
go.
bearers are just insufferable twats, so they can't be the best.
That's very true. Thank you for that, Olivia. That's truth. There we go. Word bearers being insufferable prats. Plus, don't word bearers have Erebus? And Erebus is an absolute knobhead. Olivia. Very true. Very true, Olivia. Olivia.
Erebus is the most well-written character in 40k. That's why he's so hated, because he was meant to.
Olivia, are you giving Erebus a way out? That sounds like you're giving Erebus a way out, Olivia. It's like, oh, it's alright, it's not his fault, he was written that way.
Not Erebus, his original writer tongue.
Is the original writer? What? So Erebus is okay? What? I don't understand. Olivia, explain yourself. Erebus even in 40k? I'm not bad, I was just drawn that way. Yeah, but what pixels?
Erebus is a twat because his author is a genius. Smile.
Erebus is a twat because his author is a genius. Olivia, are you changing your fuck you list, Olivia? Said the great Jessica Rabbit. She did indeed. Olivia, I think Olivia's doing a U-turn here. I don't think the volcano is going to be populated by Erebus. Tobes, have you got to Olivia? Is that what it is? I think Tobes has got to Olivia, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh hell no, Erebus can go get fucked by the whole pantheon of Chowie.
By the whole what? By the whole pantheon of Chowie? What the hell's Chowie, Olivia? And did you say Pantheon? Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen. It's a great MMO. Is that like some Hawaiian tribe, Chowie? Olivia. Poe is in the way between my fingers and the keyboard. Poe! Hi, Poe. Everybody say hi to Poe. Olivia, say hello to Poe. Stop being so rude. Perps, what are you doing today? What are you painting? Are you painting Votan canopies? Where are the fish? So long and thanks for all the fish. Are the dolphins needing fish? You're a fish. I'm not a fish. I'm not even close to a fish. Olivia's a fish. Poe wants fishies. Oh yeah, you'll have to do exclamation mark potato. Oh, did the fish not come up? No, did the fish not come up? That's not very good. That's not very good. Why didn't the fish come up? Why didn't the fish come up? Where's Ghost Host? Let me reset Ghost Host. Yeah, bot's down. Give me a second. Oh wow, the whole bot's down. I can't even get to the page. Purple, save me! Chop chop. I can't get to my bot. I can't get to the bot. On August 29th, 2025, Skynet woke up, decided in Hollywood was a threat. It used our bombs against us. How are you doing, Target? Target, I'm really sorry, but the bot is down, so you won't get your alert. You won't get your shouty thing. There we go. Fishies for. Fishies for. Fishies for the potatoes. Fishies for the potatoes. Yay! There we go. I hope Poe is watching. Poe, are you watching? Look. You got fish, look. Look! Look, Poe! It's a shark! It's a shark! Weirdly, the only thing on the monitor my cat cares about is the mouse cursor. What about the fish? What about the fish, Harumph? We got fish on the screen. Poe is probably done to sleep by now. Oh no. Oh no. Poe's asleep. Dangerfish. I mean, it was a shark. It was a shark. If you ever wanted a dangerfish, a shark is right up there in the dangerfish category. This colour is shocking. Hawthorne Grey does not brush paint on very well at all. It airbrushes really well, doesn't brush paint on very well. His brain is too smooth to understand the fish. Oh, she gave us some fuss and then left to go wherever. No! So she missed the fish. We put fish up on a screen for her and everything. Oh, right, I need to go and make another cup of tea. I need to go make another cup of tea! Another cup of tea! Does Poe and Tato come up and like hang out with you still? Have they? Because like Kanale used to like just chill out on your desk. Do they chill out on your desk as much anymore, or? Mostly Tato. Tato comes and hangs out, does he? Poe's a bit more like, no, I'm going to go and do this. Should I put the Raven Guard Cataphractile Terminators on Tactical Rocks as well as the Night Lords ones? Or should I leave them? I'm really tempted to put some Raven Guard on Tactical Rocks as well, give them a bit more height. Just here and there. Usually when he wakes up from his nap, he comes for cuddles. He even lays on my nap. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Right, shall we go make a cup of tea? Let's go make a quick cup of tea. And then we can carry on painting when I get back. It's not looking bad, is it? It's very rushed. It's very rushed. Okay, back in a second, everybody. I'm gonna go make a cuppa.
Lurk, lurk.
Mandarins and purples on the lurk. I think we need some ivory. Some ivory. Probably lurk. No worries, Avian. How you doing, dude? At least gluing on its base, isn't it? I wonder whether Earthwine Grey is a good highlight for the Raven God. Yeah, it's looking alright, it's not great. But I'm so sketchy on it. Thank you, Mana Rings. Welcome back, dude. Are you sitting down with the Night Lords, dude? Manaringo? I was dual wielding streams and one of the ServiceNow Dev Live. Oh, nice. Is the ServiceNow stuff going okay? The potatoes are watching. Potatoes. Showing off the AI stuff which you can't access for free. Oh. Cool though. Cool. Getting so tired I need to go for a walk. I think I need to go for a walk. Might have to finish up. If I can go for a walk before it gets dark and cold, then I can do the get the desk sorted as well. They've built an app that monitors a little garden. Nice. So if I glue that on the base, is he done? Do I need to? Uses AI to integrate with his sensors on the plant pots, and then another AI to read the care information from a website. Oh wow! And then it waters them appropriately. I can't glue that on, can I? Because I need to do the glowy skulls, don't I? Shit. Next week will be the doing stuff part. Gotcha. Sounds pretty good though, dude. That looks alright, doesn't it? That looks okay. That looks fine. I just need to do the skulls, darken the skulls down and do the glowy bits. So it matches the... It just needs some red and black stuff, doesn't it? And then that glues on there. Flaming skulls, screaming skulls. Yeah, it'll be okay. I think it looks good. Yeah, it looks okay. Need to darken the skulls out, which will be fine. And then tonight, if I can get all the desks swapped over, which will be a right job. I think I have a plan for it. In fact, I know I have a plan for it. Yeah, if I can do that, then tomorrow will be all good. I'm gonna go for a walk now, I think. Try and wake up a little bit. Do me good to get outside and get a bit of exercise, and then then do the desk, make some dinner, do the desk, and get ready for tomorrow and try and do a proper stream tomorrow rather than, what's this, 2 hours 20 minutes, rather than a 2 hour stream, do a good 4 hour stream tomorrow. And I also need to post Purple's Emperor's Children as well. That needs to get posted off. So yeah, I think that should work out all right. Right. I'm gonna go for a walk now before it starts raining, and then I can try and get some stuff done on the desk and things. Okay, let's find somebody to pass you over to. See if anybody's on. Right, catch you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.